Good afternoon from our home in the Smokies. It's Ryan, and on today's video, I plan to go for a walk through downtown Gatlinburg. Brie is about to head off to a hair appointment, and I want to go get my 10,000 steps in, so I'm going to go into town and just walk from one end to the other. It's snowing at the moment. I'm not sure if it still will be snowing by the time I get into downtown, but even if it's not snowing, I just want to go for a walk and see what's open and see what the crowds are like on this, what is it? Is it Wednesday? It is Wednesday, January 8th. So let's hop into my truck and head to downtown and see what we can find today. I'm currently driving through Pigeon Forge on my way into Gatlinburg to go for a walk. And I just want to give you a look at the traffic as we go by the Hollywood Wax Museum. A couple people out on the road, not too many. It says in my car that it's currently 30 degrees out. Looks like there's somebody walking over on the side of the road here. So the sun is actually making it not too bad at the moment. It looks like it has stopped snowing. Let's see what it looks like when we get into downtown Gatlinburg. We've made it up to Wares Valley Road. I could take a right and go for a drive through Cades Cove if the road is open. You can always check out the National Park website. They are pretty good about keeping which roads are open on their website. I can see the island and Pigeon Forge over to the left. It does look like the wheel is running. It looks like they're taking down the Christmas decorations at the Pirates Voyage dinner show right now. It looks like a couple people are headed into Three Bears General Store, but for the most part, it's pretty quiet here on Wednesday afternoon, just after 12:30. Alamo Steakhouse on the right here should be pretty busy tomorrow night. They do their BOGO Thursday night dinner. First time we went there was a lot of people waiting to get in there. All the locals take advantage of. Let's take a left on Old Mill Avenue and check out what's going on with the bridge that's closed down that they're working on, and just get a look at the mill. I have all of these ducks are just coming straight towards me as though I have food. I don't have anything, guys. I have nothing. I have nothing to give. I'm in a Hitchcock movie. I'm being surrounded. No, I'm just coming to check out the old mill and the bridge. I do not have any food. So there are more pigeons and ducks in Pigeon Forge right now than tourists. I believe the old mill is closed today. They're doing some renovations, but just check their website or their social media. They have more info as to when they're closed and when they will be reopened after some renovations. It's a little bit chilly, but the water is clear. And walk over here and check out what they're doing to the bridge. You can see the Old Mill District sign along the side of the bridge that they'll be working on for some time. So you can't go down this road to get to the old mill. But like I said, today they're doing some renovations, but the old mill will be open that you can come and enjoy. So until they complete this bridge renovation, you just can't go down this road. But if you continue down the road to the right here, you'd be able to cross over and loop around and get to the Old Mill District to do some shopping or eat at the Pottery House or the Old Mill. But as we work our way into downtown Gatlinburg, I just want to stop at the Old Mill and give you some sights and sounds of it today. It's actually really fun to watch these guys dive down and just pop back up. So as we come to the end of Pigeon Forge, you can see it's really not too busy. So we're going to take a little ride on the spur. You can see I'm working on the Pigeon Forge racing coaster. Over to the right, definitely some icicles on the side of the road, and Seeing a little bit more snow as we've been going up in elevation. It looks like I cannot take a right on the bypass road that's closed down right now. So I can't get up to that view to show you right now. But now that we are officially in Gatlinburg, let's take a right here and park at Herbert Holt Park and go for a walk. So now that I've parked, let's go for a walk through downtown Gatlinburg. It's currently 28 degrees. It's going to be getting down to 17 degrees tonight. So very cold with snow going to be coming in this weekend. Even though it says 28 degrees, it's actually not too bad when the sun is coming through the clouds. So hopefully we can get lots of sun on this walk. I think I'm at 4,300 steps. My goal is to hit 10,000 a day. So I think I'll easily hit that if I walk all the way to the other side of Gatlinburg and back. There's that sun that we need. I figured I'll just bring you for a walk to hit my 10,000 steps and see what we can see here in downtown. I just saw a little bit of snow. I don't know that we'll see a whole lot. I do see some icicles along the side of the road here. So yeah, let's just go see what's open, what the crowds are like. And hopefully that sun continues to stay out, because definitely feels a lot better than that at 28 degrees. Getting down to 17 tonight. Whew, that's cold. There's definitely some steam coming out of the indoor pool. And I do see people going up and coming back down on the Moonshine Mountain Coaster, which is open at the moment. When we cross the street, you can see the black BMW has a little bit of snow as it's sitting in the shade over here, but this entire Hillbilly Golf parking lot might be completely covered in snow. They have lots of salt on the sidewalk as I've been walking along into town. You can see there's pretty much nobody in this paid parking lot right by Hillbilly Golf. You can see some Christmas lights are out, and as you drive into town, you'll notice all sorts of Christmas lights. They should stay out until February 12th, I believe is the date. As I've made it to the Smoky Mountain Trout House, I was just looking up and noticing there's a couple pretty good sized icicles that are hanging up here. And you can see there's just really not that many people on the road. As we make it up to this handmade knives store, I want to point out this sign on the door that just says, "Will open as weather permits." So that's what you'll find with a lot of these stores. If Gatlinburg does get hit with a massive amount of snow, it's just going to depend on each business or restaurant, whether they can get employees in and get it staffed to open or not. So it's going to be hit or miss if you are in town. And we do get massive amount of snow, but I'm definitely seeing lots of salt all over the sidewalks. Anakeesta is one of the places that I've already decided to close down for January, just opening on weekends and select days. But here on a Wednesday, they are closed down. One place that does remain open every day throughout the month of January and February is Ripley's Aquarium of the Smokies. Looks like they've taken down their tree. They haven't hauled it away, but there are a couple of Christmas elements out and about. But let me take a look at the view from here. But here is a look at downtown from the aquarium. That sun is out, which is helping out tremendously. There are a few people heading in and out of the aquarium, but for the most part, it's a quiet day here in downtown Gatlinburg. Let's keep walking down the street and see what else we can find. So the sun out is very helpful for this walk, but I still thought, hey, I'll turn on my heated jacket. No, I left it on the charger in my truck, so we're just gonna use my imagination. Hold on, let me put it on. Yeah, right there. All right. Yeah, that's so much better. You gotta use your imagination sometimes. I'm definitely gonna be very careful because this looks very slick down here. It's very wet and slushy. We've made it over by the Mountain Mall. See if we can walk down towards Ober Mountain. Let's cross the street real quick, which you can see there's not a lot of cars at the moment, and head over here to the village. Just walk by the donut fryer. I'm not gonna get anything. You can see a little bit of snow hanging out here behind these snow people that are out. So it is pretty cold today, but I've seen it so cold that this fountain was completely frozen. It is getting down to 17 degrees tonight, but it looks like they have a little heater in the water. Very quiet back here at the village. Got some Christian music playing in the background. A little bit of snow out here in the middle. And I do see some icicles over by this fountain. So here is the other fountain back here in the village. You see some pretty good icicles formulating in the back. I see a heater down in the water over in the corner with this fountain as well. Let's work our way back out to the main strip. See a little bit of snow as we continue to walk down the street. Coming up to Jason Aldean's. Looks like Earthquake the ride. I'm gonna cross over the street where it's a little warmer in the sun. I don't see anybody up on the Space Needle from here, and I'm not sure if it's because it's closed or it's just cold. I'm actually gonna cross back over the road. I just wanna show you how all of these businesses have their doors open, inviting people to come in, but there's literally nobody on the sidewalk on this side at the moment. Let's see if Old Smoky Candy Kitchen is open. Oh yes, they are open. They are indeed open. I think I have this entire candy shop all to myself. There's nobody else in here. There's all sorts of good smelling stuff in here. Homemade jellies and jams back here. Peanut butter. Oh, all sorts of chocolatey peanut butter trouble back here. I think I should not linger too long, or else I might find something and I don't need something right now. Have a good day. Got Gatlinburg trash out and about. I'm gonna try to cross the road, not get hit. It does look like they opened up the Gifts of Gatlinburg. I'm just gonna peek in here real quick. Looks like lots of Gatlinburg and Smoky Mountain t-shirts, hoodies is what looks like the vast majority of the store is made up of. Looks like some buy three, get one free at $10. Actually, I'm looking forward to this tropical smoothie opening soon. You can see Crawdaddy's across the street is closed, and not because of the lack of tourists or the weather. It's permanently closed. They're gonna totally revamp it to a brand new restaurant. So we'll see what they end up doing with Crawdaddy's. So Anakeesta is closed down today, but the Gatlinburg Sky Park is open. I could hop on a chairlift ride up to the top and even do one of the trails down, which is, I think, my new preferred way to do the Sky Park if I go back in the future. It looks like Ripley's, Believe It or Not Museum is open, which would be a good option on a cold day like today, just like the aquarium. Definitely see a lot more snow up in the mountains as I look down Airport Road towards the Park Vista Hotel off in the distance. And the Starbucks over here has closed down. It says that they are currently doing a remodel and will reopen in March. So that won't be an option for you until March. And we now know what they are putting under the melting pot here in Gatlinburg. The old TGI Fridays, it will be turning into Taco Trail. So we have lots of taco competition coming to the Smokies. You got Taco Ranch and Pigeon Forge opened up not too long ago. Gorilla Taco coming in February, and Taco Trail here in Gatlinburg. We'll definitely be having lots of taco options around the corner here in the Smokies. So I've made it to Ober Mountain, which was my goal. I was contemplating maybe taking the ride up to the top I do see some snow up on different cabins along the way, but Brie actually just gave me a call, so I'm gonna work my way back to my truck, get home to them, make sure we've got plenty of firewood lined up for tonight. It's going to get very cold. If we do get a lot of snow this weekend, I'll do my best to go out anywhere that I can as safely as I can and kind of give you a look at some of the area if we do get some snow. But it looks like I'm at 9,000 steps, so I'll clear 10,000 with no problem by the time I make it back to Herbert Holt Park. But if you made it this far in the video, thanks so much for coming along with me on this Walking Wednesday. Hope you guys have enjoyed. Let me know where you'd like to see me go for a walk next in the comments. Until next time, I'll see you on the next adventure.